It's filled with drugs. I want those drugs. Give me your drugs. You can't stab it. Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today we're back again with the cat lady. We got Susan, and we are going to try to find out this chick's name. So, her name is Ann Burton, living 35 years of age. Okay. Alright, so it's not Alice. That's for damn sure. Hello, nurse. Talk to. Tell those security guys to let me through.
Tell those security guys to let me through right now.
I'll tell them in a minute. I just have to finish my writing first.
You're writing?
I'm not kidding. I want you to let me go right now.
Could you calm down, please? There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being...
I'll be with you in a second. We're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this.
What a
I
fucking
can't remember
cut.
what I was going to write.
Oh my
I have
God.
to start all over again.
Oh my God. Discharge letter. Let's read it. Ann Burton currently in the patient room. She's admitted herself in the hospital. She's allowed to leave whenever she wishes. All she has to do is show the security guys. Okay, well we can't take it. So examine. Take one.
Please do not touch
Okay,
these.
so-
They are all confidential documents.
I was
We have to
only
get
going
her
to
away
tidy
from this
up.
fucking
I'm
desk.
sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Alright, okay. So we gotta get her away from here so that way we can get to those fucking things. Let's see what else. We haven't really fully discovered this place yet. Maybe there's something here. Excuse me, druggie. What's this? Where'd you come from? Examine. What is this door? It's a toilet door. Oh, okay. Let's go to the toilet then, I guess. I was gonna be like, why is it taking so long to go to the toilet? Yeah, let's look in the bin. Examine. It looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There's a lot of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. Okay, let's search it. Take one of these medication pots. Okay, great. We have a little medication pot. Great. What's the note say? Read, please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining a high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. Okay. The mirror. Oh, no, that's not the mirror. That's a mirror. Examine. I can't look at myself. The mirror's cracked. A large shard of glass is laying on the side. Take the shard of glass. Oh, if they find it on me, they'll think I'm a complete psycho. It might be useful too. I'll risk it. Alright, good. So now we have a shard of glass, a bunch of gloves and stuff. Run the... Oh! What? They write messages on the mirror. She said that it haunts her, so... Can we run the hot tap? Will that like fog up the mirror or something? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. The toilet. Look at the toilet. It's rather filthy. Okay. Flush. Okay. Turn tap off. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe it's because we're in the room. Let's try leaving. Close? It's already closed. Let's open and let's get out. We'll try to get out. And we'll let it steam up for a second. All right, let's try it. Enter. Mirror. Examine. I can't look at myself. Oh god. Okay, I'm not too sure. Run hot water tap. Oh, it's making more steam. Eel. L? How do I look in the mirror? Mirror. Examine. Fuck. E-I-L? What the fuck does that even mean? E-I-L. April? No. E-I-L. I have no idea what that means. What's this do? Ring bell. Fuck it. Press it. I can't move.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Oh, I just want to remind you that I'm ready to leave. I bet you that's what it says. I pressed it by mistake, sorry. I want to see how long it takes you to answer. I feel a bit woozy. I pressed it by mistake, I'm sorry. I really did.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry. I know you got paper to go back to. Where's the hot water tap? More. Turn on even more. More hot water. Okay. I'm gonna close this door. Alright. I got an idea. Toilet. Open the lid. Right. And then we're going to take the gloves. We're going to use them in the toilet. There we go. And then we're going to flush the toilet and we're going to flood this bitch. Oh, that looks great. E-I-L. Ring the bell. Press it. Like the toilet's overflowed. You have to unclog the toilet and I'll go get the files. E-I-L.
Someone is coming.
I know someone's coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'll say
The toilet's blocked.
it's blocked up.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Oh, take your time. Really?
It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Ugh. Oh god, let's go. Lock her ass in there. Can I lock her in there? No? Okay. I need to get going. Excuse me, druggie. E-I-L. I don't know what that is. But that's fine. Folders. Take one. I don't really need any of these. I think I'd rather read a magazine. No! Take it. Yes, that's exactly what I need to finally go home. Great. Okay, so we took her discharge papers. That's great. I still don't know her name, but it's E-I-L. It's got to be one of the, talk to.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
You're right, I do know.
The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yep, it has E-I-L in
But
it.
I know it. Let me just think for a second.
E-I-L? It's Ann Burton. It's your
Anne
name.
Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother. You little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Damn it.
Someone is coming.
Great, someone's coming. Awesome.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better.
Really? How do you make
I
me feel
think
better?
it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Ann Burton, born 1975. Oh yeah.
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name then quickly.
Damn it! LOL!
Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there.
Oh.
Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better.
Take drugs, fuck it.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Okay. Does it just put me to sleep? If so, that's really gay.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Sheila! Oh my god. Oh my god. I am doped the fuck up. What the fuck? Ooh. Oh, that's my door. Let's keep going. That's the other chick's door. What the fuck is that thing? Narcotic heart. Examine. It's so hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? Is it? Can I leave? I can't leave. Okay. I want to stab it. It's filled with drugs. I want those drugs. Give me your drugs. You can stab it. Put it in the okay. Put it in the glove. Use it. Oh shit. I mean, put it in the little medication pot. Use. I fill it with this drug. Oh, that's fucking sweet. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for bleeding to death. Have a good life. That's sweet. I got a cup full of drugs. Can I use it? Examine. What exactly? How did I get it? It's all a bit blurry. I can't remember very much. Drink it. I probably had enough drugs already. Drinking this would probably kill me. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. I think it's time for bed. Examine. Side room 1, this is where I'm staying. Hopefully not much longer. Okay, enter it. Oh my god, look at the cinematics. So glad we're finally able to progress. Bed, lie down. I have passed out many a times like that. Not on any kind of drugs or alcohol, mind you. I've just been that exhausted. Alright, come on, Susan. You look a little haggard. Let's get up.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now.
Good, good.
But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
It's alright. We know the name. It's Sheila. For some reason. Talk to her.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
It's Sheila.
The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
It's okay.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Do you know how to get out of here?
Do you know how to get out of here?
You're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this Red stuff.
Is that methadone?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
How about we swap our name bands?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, good.
I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
We already have red
I
stuff.
thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I already got some of that shit. What about the name bands?
About these name bands.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. We can swap our name bands as soon as you bring me the red stuff. But remember, it's hidden. You have to follow the heartbeat of the spider. It's right there, in the world of dreams, the world of nightmares.
What exactly is this little treat you meant?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think.
No.
We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now.
Okay, if you let me get out of this talking
I
with
must
you.
be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Okay.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can.
Oh my god.
I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Alright, check this out. Hey. Oh shit. Check it out. I got the red stuff. You can have some red stuff.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
I believe you.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
All right. So I got discharge paper. I got a glove, and I have Anne's band. That's great. Let's go. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Jesus Christ, it took forever. That bitch never stops talking. Goodbye, nurse. I'm not even going to acknowledge you. Fucking cunt. All right, let's keep going. Hello?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
Hopefully not.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Oh, my God. Susan, there's no need to be that mean. The security personnel, they're just doing their job, really. I'm security. So, hello? Examine. It's a storage room door. Enter. It's locked. Damn it. Okay. Examine. It's a door to some office. Open. It's locked. Damn it. Oh, look at these paintings. They're cool. Maternity ward. Exit.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Fuck! Seriously? We did all
it a
that for
rest.
nothing?
I'm not going anywhere.
For fucking
Miss Ashworth,
nothing.
please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Seriously? God damn
Now
it.
I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we?
That's so
I'd like to go
lame.
home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see.
Is that
Are
a picture of
you
a guy
living
with his
alone at
intestines
the
hanging out?
moment?
I rent a flat. It's quite lonely most of the time. I live on my own and it suits me just fine. I live with a friend. She must be worried. I live with my own. It's fine.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Between jobs at the moment. I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Oh, God. I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I eat breakfast cereal usually. I have a cup of tea and read the newspaper. I lie in bed awake. Can't bring myself to whatever. Go to the toilet, doesn't everybody? Put on TV so I can watch old TV shows. I like this one. Drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. That's my kind of answer.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's-
It's not really
It's
about
a loaded
safety.
question, really.
I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go
See, 'cause
out
if you-
and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Alright, look, the last question was a fucking loaded question, because if I answered, yes, I feel safer at home than I do anywhere else, it's like, well, why? What's so wrong with the outside world that is trying to push you at home? And if you answer, no, I actually feel safer like in the outside world, they'll be like, why? What's wrong with your home life? Why don't you feel safe? It's a fucking loaded question. I hate questions like that. It would be nice to have more money, I guess. A good friend, someone I can finally trust. I know it's silly, but I wish I was better. Something to fight for, you know, a reason. A good friend. I think everybody deserves a good friend. If you had a really good friend, like a best friend, I think that would make it better.
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit.
Oh, really?
Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
That's really hard to do. No, I'm not sure it's a good idea.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. I'm a pretty well-adjusted person. I just like to kill
Rarely.
myself.
I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Pressured. I feel fine, definitely better than before the accident. I feel like a whole world is against me. I feel fine now.
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Oh, God. No, not really.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while.
That's fine.
Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. I learned my lesson.
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide.
I don't know how accurate that is.
That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed. Nothing was making me happy anymore. I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was. I think nothing was making me happy anymore.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror.
Wow.
I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
No, of course not.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Oh god. My cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
I hate it when it rains all the time. No, noise. Too much noise really upsets me. Loneliness. I wish someone would talk to you. Hard to say. It could be anything. People. They let me down too much. I say loneliness.
Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
I never really thought about that. Yeah.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
I had a husband? It's nothing to do with him. Can I go home? There's nothing to talk about. It's getting late. Can we talk about this late? I really don't want to talk about the. It's getting late.
It's getting late? Can we talk about it some other time?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question.
Okay.
This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
What? No, of course
That's a
not.
hard one. I don't know.
Hmm?
But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
Okay.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
All right. I think that's it. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me here in the Cat Lady. If you like it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, when we come back, we're going to go ahead and follow this crazy ass nurse. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night. Peace out, everyone.